Truyện ngôn tình song ngữ Anh Việt. 365 ngày làm vợ tổng tài. Tập 5, hợp đồng trọn đời.
365 days as the CEO's wife. Episode 5, a contract for life. A year passed faster than Lan Anh expected. Her brother's bone marrow transplant was successful. He could now run under the sunlight, laugh freely without a sterile mask. She had kept her promise. She had played the role of the CEO's wife perfectly. Only one thing remained: to leave. That morning, the Luong mansion was unusually quiet. Lan Anh placed her suitcase in the middle of the bedroom. She folded her clothes carefully, not out of attachment, but to preserve her last shred of dignity. The contract was ending. She had not broken any rule, except the most important one. She had fallen in love. She loved the way he stood before the media, without hesitation, the way he held her waist at the banquet, the way he whispered for his mother in his sleep. She loved every part of him he never showed the world. But rule number 2 still echoed. You must never fall in love with me. A tear slid down her hand. Leaving was the only way to protect her pride. She pulled her suitcase toward the door. Just as she reached the stairs, "Where are you going?" His voice. She froze. Luong Kiet stood below the staircase. His eyes were no longer cold, but tense. "The contract is over," she said softly. "My brother is healthy. I have no reason to stay." "And what about me?" The question stole her breath. He walked up slowly. "You think this past year was only a transaction?" She bit her lip. "You were the one who said I couldn't love you." He looked at her for a long time. Then he pulled out a new stack of papers. "Then sign again." She stared in disbelief. It wasn't a legal contract. No lawyer's seal. Just his handwriting. Clause 1. He is allowed to love her. Clause 2. She is allowed to love him. Clause 3. No termination allowed. Clause 4. Duration. A lifetime. Her hands trembled. "Are you joking?" He shook his head. "At first I married you because you reminded me of my mother." His voice was steady. "I thought keeping you close would fill the emptiness." He stepped closer. "But I was wrong. I love you not because you resemble anyone. Not because of a contract. Not because of responsibility." He met her eyes. "But because you are you." Her world stilled. A proud man like him, lowering himself to confess. "I'm afraid," he admitted softly. "If you leave, there won't be anyone left who stays." Her heart broke and healed at the same time. She stepped forward and placed her hand over his chest. "This time, if I stay, it won't be for money, nor pity. It will be because I love you." Something shattered in his gaze. He pulled her into his arms, holding her tightly. The suitcase fell quietly to the floor. She took the pen. But before signing, she placed the old contract on the table. He understood. He lit a flame. Together, they watched the old rules burn into ashes. Then Lan Anh signed the new contract. Not with tears, but with a smile. This time, it wasn't a deal. It was a choice.
Nhớ bấm theo dõi để xem diễn biến tiếp theo của câu chuyện.